Hi everyone, it's Ali here from Glasgow and Ayrshire Social Events, and we've had another brilliant week together. I know it's Tuesday, I usually do these on a Monday, but we were out at the theatre seeing Mean Girls last night, so I'm a little bit late. I'm not sorry. So if you're out and about with us in the last week, you'll know exactly what I mean. And if you missed anything, don't worry, I'm here to give you a little recap. So last week's highlights. On Tuesday, we went to see Allegra at the Theatre Royal in Glasgow. This was starring Maureen Lipman and Ashley from Emmerdale. That's what I know him as. I'm sorry, I can't remember the actor's name. But it was a really good show. It was a bit off-putting that the theatre was really, really empty. I wouldn't even say it was half full. I would say it was maybe quarter full if they were lucky. It was really unusual. And there were a lot of protesters outside protesting about Maureen Lipman. I don't know if that put people off. I don't think so, because I was told the opening night was really busy. I think it's the prices. The opening nights are busy because you get a discount. Weekends are busy because, some people can't go during the week. But I think, the sort of midweek things seem to be quieter, but it certainly was last Tuesday. So good night, good crowd of us, quiet theatre. Thursday was Cocktails and Conversation at Revolution on Mitchell Street. And that's a really relaxed, easygoing social event, and it was nice to welcome some new people to that as well. Again, it wasn't really well attended by our group, so I don't know, maybe give it a break for the summer. Friday was Crocodile Rock at Play Pine, a Panto, Oranmore. I love this play. I've seen it before. I also watched it on TV during lockdown. It's Darren Brownlee and it's Andy McGregor who wrote the play. And it is a total delight. It's fun, it's lively, it's also quite sad. So it's exactly the kind of start to the weekend that we all need. And of course, we went to Pitlochry for the weekend. It's my happy place. It's the first time I've been there this year. And we've got a lot of trips there this year because they're no longer doing the repertory thing. So instead of going for a week, we're going for sort of 5 weekends instead. Quite expensive though, Pitlochry. It's not the cheapest place to eat or to stay, and it wasn't helped much by the Heartlands Festival being on this weekend, which pushed the accommodation prices up. So I kind of get it now, and I don't feel as bad as I did when I was trying to get accommodation going, oh my God, is this the prices that are going to be all year? So Pitlochry, stunning scenery. If you've never been to Pitlochry, it's a beautiful place. Great company. Really enjoyed the company. The theatre was excellent. I saw 3 shows. I saw The Only Way In Is the Way Out, which was a one-on-one show in a log cabin in the woods. At first I thought, what am I letting myself in for here? But it was a nice experience and I enjoyed it. Second show was Inexperience, and that was in the studio in Pitlochry Festival Theatre. I love the studio. It's a great addition to the theatre, and it's allowing them to do sort of plays they maybe wouldn't stage on the main auditorium. It was quiet as well, though, for a Saturday matinee. The play itself was written by Douglas Maxwell, who's one of my favourite Scottish playwrights. It's a new work of his, and it's about a couple of uni students who meet. They find an attraction to each other, but they decide that if they touch, that'll be it. They'll be allowed to touch just once, and then they'll become complete strangers. So fast forward many years later, they bump into each other again, not literally because then they'd never speak and the play wouldn't happen. They bump into each other, and one of them has never ever forgotten the promise and has kind of lived by it, and the other one doesn't even remember making the promise. So it's how they come together and talk about it. It was really good. I thought Sandy Grierson as the lead male was fantastic, and what a talent young Alexander Tate is. I'm sure I've seen him in Play Pine a Pint. He was hilarious. He was absolutely excellent. I'm going to look out for him. The nighttime play was it was musical. I had tickets to go and see this in Glasgow, and then lockdown cancelled everything. So this is the first time it's been shown in Scotland, and Pitlochry got it. And I was lucky enough to get the heads up to get there early. They had a bar on stage, kind of like one day. Got on stage before it, got a drink, and the cast came on and started playing their music. So we were on stage, part of the show. It was great. It was tremendous. Very, very hot. How those poor actors can cope with that heat in the stage with those lights. But yeah, I was a bit starstruck. So went back to our seat, thoroughly enjoyed the show. The music's still in my head. It's a wonderful musical, and the cast were superb. It was the last showing on Saturday night, and at the end the cast were visibly crying, hugging each other. It was wonderful. yeah, so I can't say go see that, but if you've got time this week, go see and experience it. It's a great play. So one of my favourite weekends away of the year so far, and I've been away quite a few. The food as well, got to have a shout out for the food. We went to the Bridge for lunch, so that was club sandwiches, chips, Aperol spritz. And at night we went to one of my favourite places in Pitlochry, Fern Cottage. And I always have the same thing when I go though. I'm not adventurous, but it's because they do it so well. So I had the Perthshire venison and then affogato. I don't do desserts, but I do affogato. And that's not half a gatto, it's affogato. So what have we got coming on this week? So last night we did Mean Girls at the King's Theatre, which was good fun, brilliant energy, lots of laughs, and a fab night with fab people. A little bit too late for me on a Monday night though. You don't go home till after 11 o'clock, and then you can't, Anyway, I'm not moaning. This isn't moaning. Tomorrow night we've got our Ayrshire book group, and we're discussing The Correspondent by Virginia Adams. If you're coming along, can't wait to see you there. I've got the crisps in and they're low calorie. Don't worry. So lots of good conversations guaranteed. I think it's quite a bit of a smaller crowd tomorrow night, which is fine. It happens during the summer. People go on holiday and stuff. Thursday night, we're doing an Idiot's Guide to Wine at Barrowlands Art and Design. I have been there. What am I talking about? Scratch that last bit. I've been there. It's wine tasting and stand-up comedy. Something completely different. And we've still got 2 spaces left. If you'd like to join us, come along, meet us. We've never been to this event before. And if nothing else, it'll be funny. There'll be wine and we can have a chat later because it's quite a short event, I believe. So this weekend I'm spending it in Ayrshire at home, not at home, but in my home area. And on Friday night, we're going to see Christopher Brookmeyer at the Harbour Arts Centre. This is part of the Tidelines Book Festival. There's a little fly in here, I don't like it. So on Saturday, we've got dinner, that's fully booked. And then we're going to the Harbour Arts Side Splitters Comedy Club, and Billy Kirkwood's headlining that. Just saw Billy Kirkwood at the stand at Transmit a couple of weeks ago. So it'll probably be the same stuff, but I'll still laugh my head off because he's so funny. He's so entertaining. If you want to come along to that, grab your tickets from the Harbour Arts. I believe it's unallocated seating, so we can all sit together anyway. It's going to be a cracking weekend. Unfortunately, I had to cancel an event on Sunday. That was actually down to the venue. I'm not going to name them on here. People that were going will know. You've been refunded by me. The venue were being really strange to deal with. They just didn't get back to me. I emailed, I phoned, and then somebody said to me, drop in person. I went, why should I? Why should I chase you up to give you money? So yeah, that's cancelled, so I've got to teach myself. So while we're on the subject of Ayrshire, there's loads of stuff goes on down in Ayrshire. If you're from our neck of the woods, we have quiz nights, we have board games nights, meals, Harbour Arts, loads of stuff. It's a good group, and the people are just lovely. So if you're from Ayrshire, come join us. Pop me a message, I can fill you in more. If you're not from Ayrshire and fancy a wee half-hour train journey from Glasgow, the pub we use for books and board games is just across the road from the train station. Come along and enjoy yourself. August book group for Glasgow, the voting is now open. We have our July one in the Panopticon, still plenty of spaces there, just a little donation to the Panopticon for that one. Judith's going to be there doing a talk about the book. Come along, enjoy her chat. She is a fantastic storyteller. So August's votes are now open. Get your vote in, help choose this month's book. Always fun seeing what everybody picks. Everybody's got different opinions. And if you want your book to be chosen, just pop me a message and I'll add it into the poll. Always happy for recommendations. And again, back at Ayrshire, the Beach Walk and Talk, the August date is now live on the website. These are lovely, easy social events. It's not about the walking and the many steps you can get in, it's about the fresh air, good chat, and a great way to meet other people. Lovely. And the beach is nice as well. Our Italian Saturday lunch at Antipasti is almost full. I'm really surprised it's not sold out so quickly. That always goes fast. It's always popular. It's great food, great service, and a really good price. If you want in, grab one of the last spots. And heading far into the future, December, pretty much only 6 months away now, eek. Our annual Tron Panto, I only have 3 tickets left for that. Just 3 tickets for the annual Tron Panto visit. You do not want to miss this one. It's one of the funniest afternoons of the year. Another thing that I'd like to put in your radar is Wallace, a musical. I've got tickets still available for that. It's at the Pavilion in Glasgow, and it's been advertised as the Scottish Hamilton. So it's William Wallace done to hip hop and rap. I mean, definitely one for somebody that likes something a bit different. And if it's not great, it's a Saturday afternoon out. We'll have drinks before it, we'll have drinks after it. And we'll either say that is brilliant or what was that all about? Either way, take the risk, come along, join us. So if you want more chat and some more behind the scenes stories, event previews, make sure you're following our podcast and our blog. Our podcast is not doing very well at all. Our last 3 podcasts got zero listeners. So I'm going to shake it up a bit. I'm going to ask for guests. I don't know if I do have the technology, I just haven't worked it yet. If you fancy being a guest and want to chat about theatre or books or the group, or anything really that's in line with what we do, drop me a message. Happy to have guests. Happy to have somebody show me how to work the technology. I think it's just a send you an invite and we just chat. We'll work that out. Loads of good stuff coming up. So thanks for watching, and as usual, thanks for being part of this brilliant community. Whether you're coming to one event or 10, you're always welcome, and I'll see you soon at something fun. Bye.